is a singer, a teenage heartthrob, and now David Archuleta is an author. I know he has just written this brand new book, Chords of Strength, and you can go to a book signing today or tomorrow, but you might have a little competition. Can we show those pictures of the crowds already forming? This is the location today.
Are people sleeping out there?
I think those are the people who want to be like first in line or something.
Wow.
It's just,
David Archuleta.
The line goes pretty quick. I like to get to everyone. So
welcome back. Thanks for coming. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to jump right into this because there's so much in here, including your time growing up and then your experience on American Idol. But there was something that just struck me so fun in the book. You were talking about your childhood, and you and your brothers and sisters, you're the second of 5, right?
Yeah.
You used to play Dinosaur Land?
Yeah.
We did too, but I think they're totally different. So how did your Dinosaur Land go?
I mean, it was just, you know, we had a lot of dinosaur toys, so I would just make up this Dinosaur Land and pretend, I don't know, we just had all the toys and they just socialized. And
every time you got a new toy, you'd have to integrate it into Dinosaur Land?
Yep, exactly.
I love that you still giggle.
The new person in town.
You still giggle when Angie says you're a teenage heartthrob. You're like,
no. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what I think of that. So
well, don't think about it. Just enjoy it.
No, I mean, because I don't really think of me that way. So it's just funny when you say that. It's like, is that true? Is she lying? Because I don't know. I like to be truthful to people and honest. So
is he I don't know if I'm
Did you ever think of yourself as a writer? I thought it was interesting when I was reading the beginning of the book. You said you like to journal, and so do I, but I forget for a year at a time, and then you go back and look at it and go, whoops, I need to catch up. You said that's what got you started on the book.
That's what really, that's where I felt like it could really do good because of the journal. When I saw the journal writing, I hadn't written it in my journal for a while, and so I was looking in, and you know, there are gaps, like one entry and then a couple months and then another entry and then a year and another entry, you know. But I was just seeing what was going on in my mind, what I was thinking about, what I was worrying about, and it was just so cool to think. I was like, man, you had no idea what was coming up, and it's like I'm the only one who knew what was going on in my mind during this time. No one else knew this. Everyone just knows me as the kid, like, that they knew about me from American Idol forward, really, like, where they were paying attention and thinking, oh, David was born when he was 16. That's almost how it felt. And it's like, you know what? There are more thoughts to me, there's more to me, and everyone else, it's like, I didn't want my kids to, you know, in the future, you know, not now, but in the future, if I have kids and grandkids and stuff, it's like I have all these experiences that I'm just enjoying so much, and I don't want them to have to hear it from other people, because everyone else, no one knows it the way you do. You don't. No one knows what you were thinking or what was going on in your mind, and everyone has a different point of view. And so I was like, I want them to know the real story, my side, and so that's why I wanted to start writing in my journal, so that they knew, and also that I could remember how I was feeling about things and how I was wondering about the future, what, you know, just those kinds of things. And so that's why I've kept a journal entry every day since I made that goal.
Have you really?
Last year. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard. Sometimes I'll fall asleep at night trying to fall. So I have to
that sounds
catch
like
up.
me. That's what I would do. What would you tell your future kids? Like, what's something that is important for you to have them know?
Man, I guess I would just say that they just, you know, to keep their family close to them and to keep God close to them, because, you know, He's the one who blesses you. So I just, I guess I just want them to know that. And I know I talk a lot about my beliefs in the book, because a lot of people wonder, it's like, why are you the way you are? And it's like, well, in order for people to understand that fully, I have to talk about, you know, my standards and how God has been so strong in my life and how much He's helped me. And I try not to talk about that as much, because it's like, you know, I don't want to get all preachy or sound like some
but it's important
person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think in order for people to understand why, you know, to answer the questions they're asking, I need to talk about that, and they have to understand that in order to understand me.
David, I think the thing that I love the most is when you talked in here about how the music and the words started meaning a lot to you. And then the other thing that I love the most is this is one of the reasons that you have to buy this book. There are the most adorable pictures of David.
So thank you.
Look at these.
Oh my
These
gosh.
are just amazing.
Oh,
To
they
go
can
back
see
and look at this. Girls outside are going to be just loving this.
Oh no, they're being like, oh my gosh.
What a
you're
No,
way
it's
to
so
write. I mean,
cute.
pictures of you with Lady Gaga, pictures of you with Mariah Carey,
yeah.
with your family.
Yeah, it's fun pictures. A lot of them, it's just funny because when I was little, I didn't like how I looked. So when I was younger, I went through all the pictures and I tore up all the ones of me. But I didn't get to all of them, as you can see.
Well, no, right here. We're grateful.
I know. I didn't get. I mean, I don't. You know, it's weird because I just thought I was so weird looking. And I know that my parents are going to be mad at me, but it's like I didn't care because it's like I'd rather them be mad than have to suffer seeing my horrible face or something. No, not like in a depressed way. It's like oh, I don't want to have to
I
look at
feel the
that.
same way. I look at pictures of me as a kid, and I'm like, what did you let me wear? What was I doing with my hair?
Yeah, no, it's like why did I do that? But so don't tear up your pictures when you're little. You'll regret it later. Okay?
And your family.
You can get the book and find out why David, proclaims himself to be a nerd then, and he says
Still
sort of
is.
now that he's
charming.
not. Of course, you can get the book at 2 book signings, and if you want to brave those crowds, he will sign it for you because he's doing 2 book signings, one today from 12 to 2 at the Deseret Book downtown location. That's at 45 West South Temple. He's doing another book signing tomorrow in Orem, and that is at 6 p.m., and that's at the Deseret Book at University Village, 1076 South, 750 East in Orem. It's noon tomorrow. Okay, we have the wrong time. It's noon tomorrow, not 6 p.m.
Yes.
Noon to 2. Sorry about that. Noon to 2 tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, and I'll try to get through everyone. So
You're sweet.
Oh, you're so
I mean, I
precious.
will get through it because, like, with other book signings, it seems like there's a lot of people, but it's like I like to make sure everyone goes through because I don't.
Gosh, if
Yeah,
we're
I
stars.
I
know.
Come,
My
you know,
gosh.
don't
You're
worry.
so
And we're all
precious.
fans of your
thanks.
new hair, by the way.
Yeah, we'd like to be fans of the new
I
fun
kind of
hair.
need a trim soon. But it's
Next,
good.
everybody, we kick off summer live at Cowabunga Bay. We'll be right back.
Stay